There's always a point in some man's life where they have to choose between two lanes. Lane number one, they go down the vibes. Vibes is where you are affected by everything around you, whether that's the weather, whether that's the World Cup, whether that's your family, your friends, wanting you here, there, left, right, and center. And then there's the other lane where you stay on the path that you were choosing to do. That doesn't mean that you abandon the other lane. But if you are in lane number one where you are affected by vibes, then this heat, the World Cup, it being on late at night at different times of the hours of night, it being the third heat wave that we've experienced in the UK, lo and behold, you are going to be affected by that. Your sleep patterns are going to be off. You're probably going to be drinking more. You're probably going to be eating more sporadically, not sticking to things that you want to be sticking to. And lo and behold, the vibes eventually will all be over. There's going to be a point when the vibes are all over. So you're staying in that lane, but the vibes for you is going to stop. And then when it's convenient for you, you're going to switch over to the other lane. However, if you switched over to the other lane first and you still noticed a little bit that the World Cup is going on, you still enjoyed the hot weather, if you can enjoy it. I mean, I somewhat I crave hot weather. I believe that, the UK should have at least a minimum of 23 to 26 degrees a day. Like, if it was like that year round, I'd be a very happy man. But at the same time, I like winter and all that kind of stuff for Christmas and that. Other than that, I'm good. Anything hotter or above, it gets a bit stressy. And especially when it gets to like 35 and above, that's just mad. But on the other side, we're not completely attuned to that. We're never good for any extreme weather. I'm going on a rant now about the weather, but UK is not ready for whether it's heavy snow, whether it's heavy heat, whether it's anything. Heavy rain, anything. Anything heavy or excessive or, extreme or above normal. Like, we are just used to, as a nation, as a society, whether that's work conditions, whether that's life conditions, whether that's buildings, infrastructure, you name it, everything. We are just conditioned to just coast very, very basic, average, wet, grey weather year round. That is it. But like I said, if you stay in lane number 2 and you notice a bit of the World Cup, you enjoy a bit of the weather, you enjoy the bit of the vibes that summer, and you stay in that lane that it remains to yourself, you are going to be further down the path, miles ahead of those that actually switch over to lane 1, vibe 1, you name it. Okay? In a way, you could call lane 2 vibes 2, which is the better lane to be in. It's the express lane to where you want to be. For example, I'm just finishing, I'm not finishing work, I'm on my lunch break at work. I'm filming a YouTube video off the cuff because I had this epiphany. That whilst I'm being productive as well, I've just finished work for the morning. I'm going for my walk so I can get my steps in, which is productive, right? But now I'm filming a YouTube video showing from a coaching perspective how you should mentally acclimatize to whatever's going around you at this moment in time. And that's the biggest lesson. Listen, I'm loving the World Cup, but am I going to tell you like that I watched every single England game? No. Am I going to tell you that I'm watching every game at the World Cup, or that I'm sacrificing sleep for the benefit of just like the dopamine effect of watching my team win? No. I have stayed up a couple of times, but not every time, because I know that will disrupt my flow. That will disrupt my ability to get up in the morning and go to the gym in the morning. That will affect my hormones when it comes to my hunger. And I don't want that. It's my birthday soon. I'm going to want to celebrate. Of course I'm going to celebrate, and I'm going to celebrate hard. But I'm not going to let that derail around everything. I'm not going to let that undo like months of trying to improve myself. And let it be known, like your birthday week can be birthday weekend, it can be just a birthday. You can set it as long as you want to be, but realistically, your birthday is just one day. So don't let it be an excuse that you can turn it into an entire month. And I'm a bit biased as well, because I'm a summer baby, sometimes you combine that, there's a wasp, sometimes you can combine that with the feeling that, oh, it's summer, so like, you know, it's time to drink, you know, the extra Pimm's comes out, the extra Malibu comes out, it's in the fridge, just casually, you know, and then you add that to like summer vibes. People want to like go to barbecues and all that kind of stuff. That's the family, that's the vibes that I'm talking about, vibes number one. And like I said, you can look at vibes number one, but then you're going to be passing loads more people that are staying in vibes number one. Loads more people. In vibes number two, you're watching it go by. But you might get there sooner, get to your path sooner, get to your place sooner. And you can still enjoy the fruits of life. Listen, if England get through Norway, which I think they will, to be honest, if they get through that, then great. You know, it's on at 10 p.m. at night. I'm happy with that. Hopefully it doesn't go to extra time. It's a 2-0 win. That's my prediction. But let it be known, like any other late games, like can't do it. I think we're past that stage now anyway. So thankful for that. But yeah, this is just a video just to say, please make sure that if you're already in lane number 2, you've been on it with your training, you've been exercising, you still want to enjoy the fruits of life of summer. You might have a little bit of extra food here and there, a little bit extra beverage here and there, but don't let that add up. Not add up and cost you, because it's so easy for you to do that. And really, that just means that you're just switching lanes. Make sure that you stay in your lane and you can enjoy life to the fullest whilst living a healthier, fitter, happier life. Lose fat, build muscle, live happily. That's the motto.